Sweet. What is up, cat? Legendary. What's up, evil Luigi? Sweet desert scene, isn't it? Got sunset over that way. Got chemtrails or something in the sky. Absolutely. I will help you. Ow. We already cut our foot today. Spark a J, man. We're good on that right now. Fun walks with Guy. Yeah, we kind of hung closer to here. We walked a little bit, but not all that far. Guy after stepping on some thorns yesterday. I don't know if he was quite in the mood. I'm sure it hurt a lot more today than yesterday. So it was pretty dang deep. So we just kind of chilled out. I played with my GoPro a little bit. Got some slow-mo stuff filmed. We got a kind of neat combo. Should I go for it right now? I spent a little bit of time filming it, but I'm going to go for what it is right here. I'll get it first try. There we go. Of course I mess up. Something like that. We got some slow-mo footage. What is up, Patriot Grim? Doing pretty dang. Been pretty dang good. Is this even American certified? Hold up, JR Dante. Is it American certified? I'm wearing a hat. Fought in a different country in front of my school bus playing with knives that are pretty much only legal here. Is it American certified? I guess you have some sort of, you have a Confederate flag, so I'm sure you were the pinnacle of authority on the subject. You let me know if I qualify. And it is sharp. It's Canadian certified by me. Oh. Yeah, no balisongs if I'm, okay, so I gotta be out there if I'm in Canada. I was first, yeah. Cat crushed you. You're kind of a loser. I've been loving this stuff so much. The stuff that just like keeps the momentum going. That sort of thing. That whole style has been taken over. Taking over. Ooh, if he was really cooking a Danny cheese, Leo, you have to send proof on the Discord. But if you're really cooking a Danny cheese, I feel like that is a more acceptable excuse than being first. So you guys might be on even playing field, I guess. How we doing, Bali flip? Got the sunset sesh. I can get the sunlight to hit just right. Proof has been made. Wicked. Wicked. You wanna know? Alright, this is confession time. How we doing, Bali flip? This is confession time about the Discord. It really makes me angry when people use the Danny Cheese section and they aren't even on about food. I want to be able to go in that Danny Cheese section and I want to be able to see nothing but beautiful foods. And then I don't know if it's happened. Yeah. I just want to click it and see all sorts of beauties. Sometimes you gotta scroll a little bit. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna bitch and complain too much. It's just the way cookies are crumbling. But I will voice some concerns. Do a chatter. So chatter is around the thumb. It's like this thing. I never do them. I'll try to do them cleanly. I practice them a little bit, but doing them on repeat is difficult. I can do things like that, no problem. How do I actually get into the chatter position? This chatter is here. Second. I mean, this is just like a longer chatter. I don't know. Oh, but it's hard to pass it that way. Ladder looks harder than the chatter. With chatter, it's just your finger placement has to be so quick. I feel like with a ladder, since you're using all the fingers, like I can only do it horizontal reverse. I don't know if I could actually do it that direction. Where's the boy? He's chilling right here. Why do you spend so much time trying to toss knives? Yeah, it's the way to tap into a state of flow, I guess. It's like a meditative almost. No real. I don't know. It benefits the soul, not necessarily your bank account, I guess. That's all you gotta. Yeah, what's the point? I love how windy it is because I can like feel it whenever I throw the knife. Hold up. Yes, it is sharp. Got my tootsies bloody. It's hard to show from this angle. How often do you cut this? I mean, really bad cuts are certainly less often. I'm noticing right now there's a nick on my knee. I don't know if you see that. I don't know when that happened, in all honesty. And I got my toe pretty decently earlier. Like, little cuts are all the time. The real, like, actual bad ones, I've been very blessed to be fewer and further between. Looks like New Arizona. Legendary. Dad calls me fat boy. What do I do? Fat boy? Fuck. The hard questions. Slide back a little bit. For once. I don't know that it is. Are they just genuinely good trolls, or are they seriously, like, you know, in some troubles? How we doing, Ghost? What is up, brother? Today y'all get Ethan with the cool hat. The sun is pretty much down right now, and it's on the horizon, so it's below the brim of the hat. It really makes no point wearing the hat, but I was wearing the hat earlier, and the vibes were up, so the hat is staying on, I guess. How we doing, Watsy? I do absolutely remember you. The live Kraken is so good. And you got the Wee Hawk. That's bitchin'. Isn't the Wee Hawk? I feel like I've heard it's the middle ground between a buoy and a Tanto. And I'd like to flip one. Or I guess I have flipped one. When I was at Squid, the thing that really stood out to me was the double-edged Kraken. It flipped better than all the other Krakens. It's just, you know, double-edged. But I spent a good amount of time. Gotta go. Until next time, Cat. What's up, Byron? Which has been a minute. Twirl 80s. Heck yeah. If you look at videos now, how much has it, you know, changed from the tricks that were common back then. I need. It's not a want anymore. It is a need for a double-edged Kraken. Because I need a Kraken. It would be wise to just get a single-edged one, just so, like, you know, tricks can be more versatile. But also, I've been flipping 11 years now, and I need a double edge. I like flipping double edge. Every time I flip a double edge, I spend hours on it, as much time as I can. Uh, yeah, how we doing, Isabel? What's up? Ooh, I wonder, can I just hit a chatter if I'm from here? Can I do that yet? If I do something like this, can I just hit that? It'd be a great, like, stall trick. It's something fancy to do with your hands when you're in the middle of things. Procrastination. Yeah, that'll get you. We'll go for the combo I slow mode. The sun is officially below that mountain. Sloppy. I freaking love this like thing into a ladder. It's been my favorite trick recently. Actually, I was in the middle of filming for it, but then I got interrupted by a dead battery because I wasn't fully prepared. I thought I was, but I wasn't. But it's basically on doing this, and that's the basic version. So the advanced version incorporates all the fingers and goes into a ladder. Dang. It's kind of on the more advanced. Certainly on the more advanced side. Okay. Where's your dog? He's at the front of the bus right now. He just let out a few barks. I looked at him. And then he quit barking. So it wasn't extremely vital. Another cool one is this right here. I just rediscovered this. I was doing this a lot, like, a while ago, and then I rediscovered it today. Doing that, essentially. It can be real satisfying. It's difficult. It's another difficult one. Sloppy. Look up. The clouds. Drowns. Look up, good boy. God damn it. Dang it, he got that. That was solid. You got me pretty fair and square there, boy. What? You don't think I'm just out of reach of you for a reason? Don't be goofy. You got. Yeah. No, I got. I that was fair and square right there. Um, I have no defense. I guess I'm a good boy. Fuck. I already post videos. I'm into these live streams. We'll see. I'm playing around with something today. Got something halfway done. We'll see if I might post it as a short. Who knows? What are we doing, Tanner? Real nice. That looks like some California desert. Are we in the desert? We're kind of in like a pass right now, I guess. It's certainly higher desert. Like, it was hot all day long. I was in a t-shirt. Or not in a t-shirt, like shirtless, doing things around here. Like, almost sweating. And then, now, right as the sun started to go down, I had to put a sweatshirt on. LA County. I'm not in LA County. Alright, just to master flow, I want to just lock in a bunch of like goofy, like anytime this comes up, I just want to be able to throw something in repeat in the middle of it. And then, what was the other one? Oh, and then you gotta get the really high helix aerials down, where you essentially just like send like a really big one, like really floating, and then you just like catch it. I don't know. Yeah, there's a few. There was frick. There was something else along that line I wanted to work on. That's the type of thing I like. I don't know. What the freak does flow state mean? You're just fully attached in the moment to whatever you are doing. That's kind of what it is. It's like, you know that feeling when you're in the zone? You're just like fully locked into something? That's what the flow state is, really. It's trying to get there. So much easier now. It doesn't have any play in it. Like, you're just flipping something higher quality or what? Is the low light impacting this quality real bad? Kind of looks like it on my end. If it looks like it on my end, it's probably translating. Auto zone. You for actually doing some deserve viewers. So sick of people online. Yeah, I mean, There's people that do it, and I understand it, but yeah, I feel like it does certainly help if you're like actually, doing some sort of art. Uh, I appreciate that. It's Brian. It was sandstorm there. I've seen some sandstorms. I certainly haven't recently. We're close. I mean, yeah, like 60 miles ago, the sandstorms probably would have been even more likely. And even just like leaving windows open, you get that nice ring of sand no matter what you do because it's windy all the time. So actually, this is the least windy it's been all day. Showing a skill. Yeah. Like there's one of my favorite freaking live streamers. He's a guy. He's like a he's a busker or whatever it is. And he just like sits there playing instruments. Usually he's got a harmonica in front of him and he just sits out there in environments like this and goes crazy with his instrument. Yeah, I like them guys. Tarot card readings. Yeah, I've discovered that's a pretty freaking common live stream. That or the other thing that gets recommended to me is a like ball sorting game. They just have clips of people doing like sorting balls in rows. And they just have that on loop 24/7 or something like that. And I actually get viewers. Paid around like $55 for this, Is it like a squiddy? Is that what you're flipping, Tanner? Dang, Isabel. Also, what is up, Critter Bones? Should we transfer inside the bus? Now that the sun is down, you can't necessarily fully see things. Who knows? Oh, that's a wicked cool combo. But if I do it from here, it's so much cooler. So much harder. Sloppy. Remember Michael Porter? He rings the bell. He was one of those guys. I know who you're talking. Yeah. Squid. Nice. Those plastic volleys, they certainly have a life of their own. They're certainly different than the full metal ones. It was me. Oh, nice. Okay. I will try to associate He's got places to be. Dang. Is bro gonna lose a finger? No. I feel like I'm good. Terrible. Yeah. Kind of sad I nicked myself here. You see the little... my fingers... I've been flipping... I flipped for like an hour earlier today. My hands are still doing all right. Instead of the fan trick and the ladder. I don't know if I've ever taught ladder. There's all the twirling stuff I posted in the video where it's like half twirl, the full twirl, the extended full twirl, the kiss goodbye, learning how to combine all of them so that you can just kind of, do all sorts of things on repeat. And, you can learn all sorts of stuff from that. That kind of helps build like a really good base so that you always have, something to do in between tricks or while you're figuring, like, that twirling stuff. It's a very good fundamental movement. That's what I'm saying is to learn. Is get good at this. It incorporates all the fingers. And you can, learn like cherry picker, helix. I don't know, all the moves that go like this. What is doing this? Like if done. I mean, I started a while ago. But believe it or not, my skill level, I feel like if someone really sets their mind out to it, easily catch up to me in, I don't know, 3 years. I've seen it. I've seen people that will outdo me who've only been flipping for like 2 or 3. So I wouldn't let the fact that I've been doing it for 11 discourage you. Like a ghost flipping streams. He's only been flipping like, I don't know, I think he's under 2 years. Welcome in, Sarah. Yeah, sorry if I missed messages. How are you doing, Sarah Sanchez? Yeah, I did start when I was 14. So run with that information. Stay out of Area 51. And yeah. Fossil hunting went good. That's pretty fantastic. There's a place nearby here. I plan on going on a little hike. I got all sorts of pictographs. It's just like a canyon full of them. So I'm pretty hyped to see that. How is the alien gang? Sarah, how do you teach me? How does a guy learn? How do you just like know where to start looking? It does sound freaking stellar. Where's Guy? He's actually chilling under the bus. Is it about time to go back in the bus? I can certainly tell on my screen the lighting no longer highlights the knife the best. I actually got tired of finding stuff. It's crazy. Sounds like a dang good day. Also, salutations, Watsy. Are you on a freeway pass rest? Like a rest stop? No. No. I mean, there's a highway going through here. It's not a freeway. It's like one of the lesser taken passes up here in the mountains. It's kind of mountains. It's certainly high desert. But you know, we got a big old hill over here. Got, you know, the road is a distance away. We're kidding. Yeah, drop us coordinates, Zero. I need your spot. There's lots of old coal mines. Find a coal mine. Drive through after a heavy rain, and every rock you pick up has some digger. Really? Gotta hide from the... Okay. So the coal mines. Wicked. Have you gotten any ingredients for sourdough making? Do I have any ingredients? Yeah, I do. My starter isn't quite strong enough. I think I'm gonna have to make pancakes tonight. As a use for the starter. Or cookies or something, but I still have brownies. I'm gonna eat a brownie when I go in there. It's probably gonna be pancakes and chicken. Hell of a combo. If I ever have a combo like that, like say, you know, I need to make pancakes for the sourdough starter and everything else, or it's all I have for carbs or something like that. And then I also have chicken. Sometimes I'll just like eat the chicken and then I will start cooking the pancakes. So you got that like break in the middle. That's kind of the secret of eating terrible combos of food. Like let's say you have a lunch break or something and all you have is the sardines and apples. Uh, you just, eat the apples first. You can give it a minute, and then you eat the sardines. Huh? If you eat them as a combo, like you're not gonna, take a bite out of your apple and then have a bite of sardines with the hot sauce and all, and then you ain't gonna do that. You ever gemstone hunt? We love rocks here. Should do pancake. Yeah, should, Tanner. I like the way Sarah's thinking. I appreciate that knowledge as well, Sarah. I'm also curious if you look for cool stones. I like cool rocks. I've been collecting them for a little while now. I got a full, or it's like almost halfway full coffee can of some pretty dang decent rocks. Only like 4 of which are like outstanding. But in fact, hold up, I have one of the outstanding rocks, I think, on me. Yeah, 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 we got this guy. It's like a fire agate or something. Hey, that's a nice hat, Pollywog. I was disappointed that you're the first person to mention it. Obviously, you would be the one to mention it because the hat is pretty freaking stellar. But yeah, I've been streaming for 43 minutes now, and you were the first person to even mention the hat. That does hurt my feelings because it is a way cool hat. But I know Pollywog's a real one. If it was real, it would be the AR. Tanner, eventually you'll learn how to how to actually catch the blade. You have to figure out how to have soft hands. It's why I don't necessarily recommend trainers. It's because you're going to go from flipping a trainer to flipping a live blade, and you don't necessarily understand. There is a massive difference in how you do things. You'll build bad habits with the trainer, and then when you transfer to a live blade, a lot of times those bad habits will transfer to some pretty bad cuts. Versus if you start with a live blade, you're already exercising that precaution when you are learning the trick. To me, it's a little safer. But what do I know? Is it sharp? Jordan Brown says. Gang is trying to flex. Why not? You'd think it'd be real easy for me to get employed. I want some of the biggest drug dealers to just freaking hire me. Whenever they're doing a big deal, I just want to sit in the corner of the room doing my thing. Not saying a thing, just 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 flipping. I feel like that's worth probably like $1,000 a deal. If say you're doing a whole, I don't know how mass drug dealings work. We'll say like 2 truckloads, whatever that is. Say that's what you're selling. I feel like having me just sit there in the corner, it's not a terrible investment. or even if, say, screw the illegal stuff. Let's say President Trump just, he has to represent America out in some other place. So just having me kind of always be in the background while they're talking with these big officials. I feel like it might work. Can't carry a trainer. My blade was more expensive. Yeah, look at that pollywog. Hey, you have a great day, Isabel. Sorry I didn't see you. I didn't say. Stone hunting is too above my head, not gonna lie. Sarah, it's hardly any knowledge. You just kind of like gotta figure out where the. You kind of figure out where the spots are. The more you hunt, and for me, it's just finding like washes somewhere where flash floods hit. Specifically after it rains, you can really see the pretty ones. For shiny colors. What is up, son? We're gonna transfer inside the bus. We're getting a little chilly out here. What, dude? What? He wants to go inside real bad. Oh! Alright, hold up. Hold up. Sit. Good boy. That might help things. Yeah, isn't it terrible how if you're like rock hunting, you can't just like, you can't always tell people that you've been like crushing it. Like if you find like one or two cool ones, you can let someone know. But like, this one's not that stellar of a rock, but it's got some jade in it. I don't know. I just pick up the pretty stuff. The pretty stuff. Who knows if it's valuable, but if I have to fill up like a vase or something, give someone pretty flowers and a pretty vase, I'll have nothing but pretty rocks to fill it up with. Is that fine? I think that's fine. How loud is that? I prefer to keep my shit charging. I know I feel like I'm more of a gentleman, where I would usually be the guy who takes my hat off indoors. But I have in the description, I have like playing with knives or something and a really cool hat, and now it's at the point where I don't want to take the hat off and disappoint someone when they like see the description. They're like, "Where's the fucking hat, dude?" That would kind of make me feel bad. So that is not currently what we are doing. We're just gonna we're almost done with the brownies from yesterday. The camera's a little dirty. I just wiped it off. It's still that bad? How many alternators? None. Well, one, obviously. And I've had the isolator hooked up. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it is a weak spot on the engine. Or like, it's a weak spot on my setup, but I've had the isolator and batteries plugged in for over 2 years now. And no problems. It's just a little smudged. How many batteries? Wouldn't you like to know? Just one. I only have one. A lot of people have much bigger setups than me. Granted, it's a pretty big battery, but yeah, just one battery. Should get a metal detector. That would be neat. I just been sad over this past entire year. I haven't yet been to a place where the mushroom hunting is like really good. So pretty much all been desert and mountains. I want the forest. We need me some Minnesota forests again. And I'm inside, I guess I can put my other knives. You have family? I do. What did I miss? I flipped knives and I dropped knives. Probably mentioned my cool hat. I did not make my hat. Nice. Right? Love Minnesota. Like I said, I'm from there, so I'm probably biased, but it's probably in the top of states. Highest tier of states. I get 2 live blades. Do you know what I want again? I haven't had this for like 2 years now. But there's nothing better than having 2 matching knives. So you can have one in your right, one in your left pocket. And then you can do like you can just do doubles, and they can both be the same knife. So like the weight and everything is always the same. Versus with this, it's kind of a little backwards. I don't know what went on there. My brain broke for a second, and neither hand, or I was only able to be coherent with one hand at a time. Do I still got this one? I like this. See if I got it. No, that might be one or two tries. No. Biggest mall in the country, Mall of America. That hit my windshield. Oh, Max Steel. Dang. Dang. Please teach me what you want to learn. And have stupid locking mechanisms so I can do tricks without that in the way. Yeah. Yeah. Did the bug get you, Tanner? Or are you gonna be buying more? I can't carry live blade now. Yeah, I mean, legality's a bitch. Follow your local rules and regulations to know if you can legally carry your balisong around. Be a good boy. Do what they tell you. If it's illegal, don't do it because it's wrong. You will face the consequences. Infidel and a zero tolerance. These days are freaking rough for you, dude. Dang. It was almost $1,000 down a knife. I need help with Chaplin. Chaplin? Real easy. Set it on your finger. Figuring out how to get into it, we'll get to that another day. You want to be able to do it first, but just have it resting on your finger and just do a nice slow circle around. Do that a little bit faster and a little bit faster until it's just the momentum is carrying the whole thing around, and then you can speed up as much as you like. How fast can I go? Not that fast. Okay. Reverse middle chop, I guess I can go really freaking fast. Vertical chop is a little tricky. Yeah, it's more like a ellipse motion with your finger, I guess. Illinois and Hawaii. In Illinois? No way. In Illinois? Double check that, Polywog. I can do slow circles. Yeah, so going fast is just, like, you just have to recognize the momentum happening when it's going slow. And then fast is just bringing your Like when you're going slow, your finger is making big circles versus going fast, you're just learning how to really keep it. Like you'll see full speed, I'm like hardly moving my hand. It seems like it's all just like, it's just like a little movement in my wrist. Come here, baby. You like Microtech? I do like Microtech. I have a Microtech balisong, but I haven't seen it in a little while. A friend has it. I have a Tech too. Tanto. Pollywog, I don't believe you. I want to call bullshit because I want you to be lying. I want you to be lying. I'm gonna check. There's no way. I feel like this is something I have to be knowledgeable about because I've been in Illinois and I flip knives there. And there's a group of flippers around there, I'm pretty sure. I know some guys. So we're gonna look for Illinois balisong laws. My soul statistic. Search. Love your hat, man. I appreciate that, Popx. It's a pretty mighty hat. I'm glad appreciation for the hat has been showed by 2 people here. 2 of you are cool. Everyone else doesn't know. Oh, great. It is legal in Illinois. It is legal to own and carry a butterfly knife. In Chicago, it is illegal to carry and conceal with a blade longer than 2.5. Or double edge. So, Chicago, gay, Illinois, you're good. I'm not a lawyer. But Pollywog is wrong, according to a Google search. So you can't sell them in Illinois? Yeah, Pollywog, you can get it shipped right to your house. You're fine. I hate to say it, and I knew deep down I was right. I had to double check because I don't doubt you, but you are wrong. You can totally own these knives in Illinois. Appreciate that here. Got CCL in Chicago. Nice. What other knife bids have said? I know Hawaii laws say can't be owned. Yeah, now I'll double check the Hawaii one. Because you were simply wrong on the Illinois. You can totally own them. As of May 16th, 2024, it is legal to own, possess, and carry butterfly knives openly in Hawaii, after ban was overturned. So, they've been fully legal to carry in Hawaii for the last year. Yeah. So, I hate to say it, but yeah, you are wrong. I'm pretty freaking confident they're legal to own in all 50 states. Don't quote me, like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but they're legal to own. Maybe not carry. Carry might be different. But Man, it's about to get overturned in California. Heck yeah. UTX 85. I love that one. The UTX 85 and the UTX 70. I think those are my favorite ones. Favorite Microtech knives. I'd love an 85. Or just a full-size Ultratech. It is legal here. Like 2 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, cool hat. Appreciate that, Gabby. Appreciate that. I like the hat. We indoors now, so truthfully I should take the hat off, but I can't. I don't make the rules. I just gotta follow. That was a sketchy one. They have the Ultratechs and the 70 and 85 Ultratech. Have mechanical. I haven't heard that. Granted, for me, like, my balisongs are the hard use knives, so if I had an OTF, it would just kind of be for goofing. So I can have a cool knife to just do the thing, What knife is that? It is a Hayes-Tech Jesus Devil. Weak. In Colorado, yeah, Pollywoggin. I actually didn't even doubt you. I was like, I thought I was wrong when you said it. So, my initial assumptions are correct. Good value around 100. One of those LDYs. Like a Orion or even a Frank. The Frank is almost like a full live blade where it doesn't have the tip. So if you're a little spooked by the thing that causes the biggest injuries in flipping, I guess the Frank is going to be pretty solid. And it flips good. I haven't watched Melissa Backwoods. I feel like I've seen 1 or 2 videos. I feel like I watched her do an Alpha Beast review or something. But I haven't seen her in a very, very long time. I just want all these tricks where you're just like barely holding onto the knife. I just want to have like an unlimited supply of them. So I'll take a shower. No. Frank or Orion. Yeah. Oh yeah, the Colorado ones. We'll get to that. I just have to do this real quick. I didn't know Colorado was that freaking dumb. No knives over 3.5 inches. Yeah, 3.5 inches is the limit. How do you spell Orion? Like the stars. The star constellation. With an O instead of an A, like you spelled it right there. She wears fake band-aids in all her reviews. How do you know? How would someone know? Did someone see her like take band-aids off afterwards or what? Because some people wear band-aids like a lot more often than others. Like if you see me wearing a band-aid, you know I done fucked off real good. Some people will, you know, put one on the smallest of necks. Has tight knife flaws, but they just say you can't carry them. Yeah. Yeah, your knife is too big. You better not have a gun. Ooh. Should I drop a tutorial on this? I was kind of goofing with the idea. I filmed some slow-mos, and this was like the main slow-mo, but just this trick right here. This, you know, I did it right a few times, and I dropped it a whole bunch. There's this, as you can see, I'm extremely qualified to teach a tutorial by how much I'm getting it right. Take the hat off. Fuck you. Take a hat. Oh, sorry, I read that wrong. I got offended. I must be sensitive right now or something. That's embarrassing. I apologize for lashing out. What's up, guy? Blade laws make sense. I don't think they do. Because if you really want to stab someone, you're probably going to use like a cheap kitchen knife. You aren't going to find a kitchen knife that's under 2.5 freaking inches. I don't know. Digging the hat. Freaking love you, dude. Why'd you like the hat? I love the hat. Ow! Ow! I smacked my big toe. Is it the back of the blade? Feels like it was the back of the blade. It's one of those things where it's gonna hurt regardless. But I seem to have gotten lucky. The fact that I'm barefoot. Yeah, you have a great day that went outdoor, dude. What's the combo trick? What? There's lots of combo tricks. Like a lot of them. Arguably all of them are combo tricks. Unless you're just talking about like a rollover. So like just that one, that's like one trick individually. But usually anything that combines like rollovers to something else is going to be a combo. Jinxed you. Oh yeah, dude. It was immediately after I hit my foot. Granted, I got lucky. I did. This foot actually does have blood in it. I don't know how noticeable that is, but like this front part, I gave myself a decent cut earlier. But yeah, as soon as I do that, I have your message to look up to. Oh. What is the giraffe? The giraffe is this right here. If I can do it. It's like a bite handle scissor. Basically like throw bite handle scissor and then you catch it and you kind of keep the momentum all at once and you just like let it roll around your middle finger and you put your ring finger in there into a reverse chap. So altogether it's this. What's the combo trick called? I don't know. I don't know what you mean. What is up, Mary Jones? It is alter ego, Ethan. You don't know how great I am. Can I do that? Is that cool? Is it cool? I feel like it doesn't have enough rotation to it to be cool. Something. Blade grab ladder to that, but it just kind of floats. It's not necessarily. How do I actually make that cool? I don't know. This that guy is doing pretty dang good. Back to giraffe. You can also do like sometimes if you just like if you add to the giraffe rather than going right into this chaplain part, you can kind of do like a ladder thing afterwards. And if you do that, it doesn't really matter what handle you grab. You can throw it from the safe handle. But you kind of let it roll around and then you can do like one of those things. That's kind of neat. There's no such thing as Godspeed Tanner for knives. And it's probably easier on a trainer because you have absolutely no worry about cutting yourselves. You can kind of throw perfect technique to the wayside. What was the dinner special? Nothing tonight. I just have them sitting right there because I can. I mean, we had some coffee earlier, and I've been munching a little bit on a brownie. The same brownies from last night. I think I said it earlier, but you weren't here, Mary Jones. Probably going to be pancakes. Probably chicken on top of that. Probably pancakes and chicken. Should I make them savory pancakes to pair really well with the chicken? Decisions. We can come up with Godspeed. No. Pollywog, what I'm saying is don't. We don't need that spammed. It's already spammed under every time someone does a balisong stream. Someone's going to say Godspeed, which is the yo-yo term. So let's avoid having that impact on the world. I don't know. Okay, back to this blade grab thing. This... You have to, like, really let it float there, it seems. So just... I'm watching Zippo Tricksters, the community. That's interesting. I know there is a community behind it, but I've never like tapped into it or nothing. Maybe I'll do that. You spiked my curiosity. What's the Instagram? What's the Zippo Trickster Instagram scene like? I'm gonna follow some real dope guys later, probably. There is two. It's literally every single trick. But combo and fast as you can without dropping it. Yeah, no, Tanner, I get what you're trying to say. I'm just saying, like, don't bring that into the balisong community. I don't want it. And if someone starts accepting the term Godspeed in the balisong community, let me know who it is so I can call them a butthead or something. But also, I feel like I responded to you, but I don't know how well that message was worded. There is two. It's literally every single trick. You can't do every single trick, because it's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, sloppy. So close. You're doing so good. That was a solid run of horizontal stuff before it all came crashing down. We keep hitting it on accident. Let's see if I have a double scissor in there. I only ever land this one on accident. We're going bite handle, I guess. That makes it easier. Huh. Okay, I gotta hit it on the way up. That's how you do that. How retarded. How Not that in the trainers, I promise. Will Hirsch designed a bottle opener for $60. As soon as Will Hirsch like produces like a real Bali song, I will buy a product from Nablus. Until then, to me, it's not a balisong company. It's a trainer company. And I want balisongs. We're in the knife community, okay. Is that your inverter? Should I turn it off? I'm kind of charging something right now. I can turn it off, but I'd also prefer to leave it on. I thought he did design the live blade. I'm pretty sure the like live blade design he has, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but the live blade design, it's like a false live blade. So it just looks like a live blade, but it's not actually sharpened or anything, and they left the edge like a 16th or something millimeter, or a 16th of an inch thick or something like that. What's your least favorite Bali song? Probably a hydro. The Squid Industries. It's not too loud. Okay. It crapped out. Yeah, well. Okay. No, we're only like 70% charged. Since it is newer product and everything, I kind of want to let the battery charge all the way, so I'm going to just leave it running. But the GoPro I got is pretty wicked. I'm playing all around with it. Filming 240 frames per second. I found through my experimentation today, 240 frames per second is an overkill for flipping. So I was able to do it in like 120 in 4K, and I feel like it's pretty dang decent. But yeah, this GoPro is freaking wicked. Let's see if I can. We got the media mods. So we got the little microphone thing on here, but it's pretty sick. I took pictures of like the night sky. Did some night lapses. Got some slow-mos of Guy, some knife flipping. Should be pretty sick. We're gonna get the Guy mount. You guys will possibly see some hikes from Guy's perspective. Who knows? Should I start another YouTube channel for that, or should I just post it on this one? When I understand, it's smart to divide things, but you know, who knows? Design a comb trainer. That's all plastic parts. I always discourage plastic balisongs because they aren't like weighted quite right. It is kind of like flipping. It almost feels like it's something different than a normal metal balisong or titanium or aluminum. Plastic is just like the most subpar building material. So, granted, you could also 3D print them, so your idea is probably still pretty bitchin'. And they can be much cheaper. What inspired you to get in? I saw it on Vine. Someone did a double wrist bump. What is it, this? And I decided, like, I want to be one of those guys. Well, first I saw it on the outside, which is why my name is 2-Bit. And, that brought me to watch, you know, I thought his knife was cool. So I watched that style of videos on that style of knife, and I saw real cool things done with it. So it's like, I'm gonna be that guy. And then fast forward 11 years, and here I am. Just be a good comb, some balisong functions. Polywog, you aren't talking like a flipper. No, it needs to flip. Flipping is the only... make like a really fucking shitty comb. So long as it flips good, people will like it. If it doesn't flip good, we'll pass. Flipping my trainer for the best 2 hours literally, and there's zero play in it. Huh. This... yeah. Squid is pretty freaking impressive. Yeet 2000s, bro. That flip's okay, but comb's great. Maybe make it metal. Make it metal, but have like a plastic insert you put on the end, so you get the same dimensions from like a normal comb, and those same like plastic bits that will still break. Oh, doing something like that might be neat. And knows how to fight with them. Well, the key to fighting with a balisong is, one, keep it fucking open. What are you doing? What is all this? What are you doing here? You're just gonna drop it, and then you get the freaking magnum in the face or something. I don't know. Tanner, I did read your message. That's pretty sick. Squid Industries is indeed impressive. Impressive stuff. I need a Squid Industries product once again. How do you lose 2 squids? 2 freaking krakens. One of them was first production. The first, like, the 111th kraken ever produced. And I lost it. It was the best flipping kraken too. I want a V1. It's not even like I can just buy a kraken and have it replaced. It's like I need to get a V1 kraken to have the same experience. Not the straw hat. Damn right, straw hat. What's up, O'Brien? Hydro is actually decent. I've heard there's some people in that party. I'm not one of them. I didn't... It's Squid Industries' first miss. Other than corrupting the community with trainer ideals. The Hydro is Squid's first miss. Banami, top tier. Kraken, top tier. First trainer I had when I first got it in the past. super much into the playtime century. I don't know how to respond to that. Half the balisong fans hate flipping. Yeah, the hydro. To me, what it flips like, it's like the modern version of this Chimera. I have this old school Kimmy. That it was like the best budget flipper back in the day, but the handles are so short and it's so heavy. It like as you're flipping it, it just feels like it's going to cut you. I don't know if like the blade is too broad. I don't know what it is, but it just, and it will cut you. Since it's so much harder to flip, I feel like you're just so freaking conscious of what you're doing. And we don't want to drop this too many times because it's like mint. That just decreased its $100 value. Probably $98 with that one drop right there. Like it had a lot of play in it after 3 hours of me flipping it. Just keep the screws tight, I guess. Truthfully, I don't Loctite any of my shit. I just pay attention with the screws. I think caring about play, like, it really doesn't freaking matter. People just get autistically obsessed with it. But it won't prevent you from doing anything. I guess it impacts the sound it makes. But play is no big deal to me. And this one, honestly, it can be cranked down to 0 play. I like it. I like them looser knives. I have the newer carbon fiber Kimmy. Worst knife in the collection. I absolutely hate it. Yeah, Kimmies are bad. The old school ones were even worse, believe it or not. Because that one's like probably a 2010 or 12 or whatever era that is. Not like the 2018 or newer? I feel like they've been reproducing them for a while. Zippo tricksters argue about finishes and modifications. I'm personally not interested in messing with the wick. Yeah. That reminds me, I dropped a Zippo inside my driver's door. I need to get about that before I forget about it. And, find it when I clean out that door in like a couple months from now. Come apart mid-flip. Yeah. Yeah, that's happened. Pivots just roll out, you lose a screw. It's kind of a real sad day. You had any cannabis lately? This is a kids-friendly show, boys. We don't talk about possible drug usage. That'd be crazy. Make the lighter relight its... Oh. Oh, yeah, no, I know that trick, Pollywog. That's pretty satisfying. You just, like, snatch the flame and then you freaking just hit it with a little bit of air and it comes back. Yellow bus. It's actually white. But yeah. It was a short bus for a school district. Dude, that's sweet. I appreciate that. With the new butterfly knife. Gotta start calling them balisongs, Tanner, if you're gonna be the butterfly knife. Don't be the butterfly knife, be the balisong guy. Yeah, call it balisong. It's so much harder to do than the old ones. Oh yeah, especially with a plastic one. The one you're doing the fans on, it's going to be the hardest possible thing to do the fan. Just because of how light everything is. You basically have to control it the whole time rather than, like with this one, you give it a twist and it kind of just goes. And this one isn't even the best at it. This one's certainly not weighted in the manner to make fanning the best, but it is. The plastic ones will certainly make it a little trickier. Is the squeeze open? Hold up. Oh, it fell. It's somewhere, it's in a land far, far away. You ain't gonna find the Zippo. Whoa, you exist. How we doing, Jay? It has been a long time. How you doing, brother? Okay. Come on. Come on. Go. Go. Up. Good boy. What's up? Just chilling. We're kind of finishing a pan of brownies from yesterday. Give another little slice. And Lucas, I really don't think anyone who flipped in the 80s could compare to today. Maybe. But it's just like the amount of concepts and stuff that has, you know, changed in the last 10 years. Like when I started flipping this, which everyone knows is a standard trick now, the giraffe, wasn't even a trick. People didn't even like think of combining those, like combining a freaking scissor and a rollover to a chaplain. It's like there's a lot of tricks that have just never. Like the concept, even the simple concepts behind them, like the Z choker. I feel like they just weren't quite in the the universal consciousness of flipping or whatever. How we doing that, dude? It has been a while. The trick community isn't what the 80s had. Yeah. Yeah, like we have the internet, so all the best guys are constantly bouncing ideas off of each other. Versus, say, before the internet, or before the internet's heyday, I guess. They didn't necessarily have that, so maybe some small communities would form, like locally, where people would be doing crazy stuff with it, but otherwise, it, like, I don't know. There's levels. There's levels, and with the internet, the exposure to the highest levels is way higher, so I feel like crush anyone from the 80s. Even like we ignore the 80s, we'll go back to 2010s, the kind of start of balisongs on the internet with the forums and everything. Like there was a little bit back in the 90s. But yeah, if we go back then, those forums, you can still find them and you can see the actual skill level of people back in that day. And we are miles beyond. Like, people are achieving levels, like 1 year in, people are able to flip better than some of the OGs. Comparing them to, like, you know, their, like, who was peaking, say, 2006 is, competes with, like, say a lower tier, possibly myself, flipper nowadays. Like, I'd probably lose a battle of slash and cuts. Let me battle Nardak. He might beat me. Also beyond just you know, having the internet exposing all different tricks to people, also the design of the knives. A lot of the things we're doing now, people didn't even know it was possible back in the day. So now it's like we're kind of tailoring designs to make it easier to do some of those otherwise seemingly impossible tricks with, say, like an 80s knife. I actually have an 80s knife. We're sitting here talking about the 80s. And I have an 80s Benchmade right here. The only knife I have that still has the dongle on it. But straight out of the 80s. It is a Benchmade. And it flips pretty decent for its time period. But, you know, it's just not quite there. Basic pins, pin construction, no screws, either side. Basic pins. This is pretty minty. Obviously, it flipped a little bit. Here's the play. It still has factory edge on it, just to let you know the condition of this one. That's the play from a high quality knife from the 80s. Here's the play from a high quality knife from 2020s. Want an OG Benchmade so bad, gotta use the Necron as a paint scraper work knife. Hey, how do you like that? How does a Necron work as a work knife? I would think that's what we're talking use. I feel like I like that. Blade shape and everything, I feel like it's a solid, it would be a solid work knife. That's the one I have. That's the trainer exact. Really? You have this whole pattern? Because you also said the same thing about my 43. But then you call it a Jesus devil. I'm not, I don't know. There's a lot of trainers like that in the 43. I don't know where the 43 is at right now, somewhere. It's a good work knife, sharpened well, durable blade. Okay. I can see, and it flips pretty dang decently, so I can see, yeah, I see that. Can I set the old timer again? Can I set C? You want to see this guy? The Benchmade. See that polish on it. 31 likes. 12 viewers. Going on 153 minutes. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. Got the Benchmade butterfly. Benchmade USA. This one's actually the utility blade. This is like probably the least common blade shape. But it's just got that nice full flat grind. If I actually threw this in my pocket and used it, I feel like you wouldn't be all that disappointed. Like as far as a functioning sharp knife in your pocket, this would actually do pretty decent. The Zymac worries me a little bit. Obviously it doesn't compare to like channel titanium of nowadays, but tried the Nablus Volp. Honestly, I haven't really flipped Nablus products. I'm sure I have, but I don't know. Honestly, I don't like trainers, so I don't play with them that much. Same style. That style. Yeah. There's all sorts of different styles. Old timer. Oh. Oh. Did I ever find my case knife? I want my case knife. I have a case knife. Where is case knife? Who knows? The old timer is a pretty sick one. That's like, I like the old timer. See this pocket? I don't have that, but check out this freaking knuckle duster, 3D printed, goofy kind of thing. No case knife. I'll have it dug out one day. I love my case trapper, carbon steel. My favorite combination to carry is certainly a balisong and a traditional knife. One you can like open in front of just about anyone. And the other fully, I don't know. They're both bitching. I love how closer I am to getting this one unlocked from this pinky to here. Freaking love that. Super nice in Colorado. Heck yeah, Tanner. Found new rocks. Not recently. There might be something on top. Yeah, nothing crazy cool. Nothing crazy cool. This one's pretty neat. It's like a green gem of sorts. Any chance your bus was in front of a police station in California a couple days ago? In front of a police station? In what context? Like, how long was I there? I don't know. Possibly. Could have seen me. Is that Jade? I don't think it's Jade. I had the name for it. What's your grail knife? I want a full dress Chris Balisong 3. It's gonna cost me an actual, like, basically a school bus payment, essentially. And by school bus payment, I mean what you would pay for a freaking school bus. But you know, Damascus handles, Damascus blade, Eldon tallies, Chris and ground blade. That ought to be the grail. About a balisong fishing knife. Sounds like too gimmicky. They're doing all these things that make it hard. Like, you're gonna make it floating, but then it's got to be weighted right so you can actually flip it. Because remember, if it doesn't flip it, we're the shit. We don't want it. That's the number one thing to remember when you're trying to come up with a design, is flipping. It's important. The people who would buy your thing to just have it in the collection are going to be fewer and further between if it doesn't actually flip good. Like, you want people to flip it and be like, what the fuck? This is good. This is crazy. How we doing, Pawcats? Good evening to you. Benchmade literally made the waterline knives that are designed for boats. The waterline. I could see the benefits of, like, say, using like a, you know, one of the steels they would use in a dive knife or something. Say you combined one of those steels that will really never rust and titanium, and then no matter the elements, you're pretty much worry-free with your knife. Sharp entertainment, or something like that. Benchmade quality is down bad. I don't know. I like Benchmade, but I also don't own anything from Benchmade that's been produced in the last 8 years. So, what would I know? Breaking in your bus. No, I mean, like with me in it, no. Super expensive shit. Yeah, but just give me a channel tie knife with some rust-free blades, so I can go from the beach to the mountains to the forest. And always count on my knife to be, you know, good. You know, you can avoid maintenance. It'd be cool. It'd be cool to make like an indestructible, no matter what. What happens? Hunter Yo-Yo is overrated. Why you say that? Hunter Yo-Yo is a chill guy. I think he's fairly rated. I love Hunter Yo-Yo. Do not accept anyone's shit talking about Hunter Yo-Yo. We back, boys. Back. Hold up. This was the thumbnail today. This is the thumbnail today. Guy. Just chilling. This is like the first picture I took with my GoPro. It's just a guy. Here's the cool freaking rock I'd be talking about. Check that bad boy out. I found that the other day. Pretty freaking hyped for it. I love rocks. I wanted to find Hunter Yo-Yo. This was the whole point, but now like all my pictures are up in here, so now it's hard to find. So we're gonna go back to the bus green screen. Nice guy. Hell yeah, the guy. Hashtag guy. Are you guys even ready? I don't think you guys are ready for what's to come with this here GoPro right here. As soon as possible. Sadly, nothing was in stock, so I have to order one to store or something, so I can actually get my hands on one. But what will be incoming is some dog vlogs. It's gonna be the most riveting of content. To me, in my head, I like clicked on a video once and I was like, this is the dumbest idea. You mean I'm just gonna watch a dog go on a walk? Freaking dog vlogs are riveting. So I have the camera for it. I just need the dog harness. As far as stabilization and everything, we're all set for that. So it should be pretty dang, you know, it should be pretty decent quality. That's what I'm gonna say. So, dog vlogs, gonna be wicked. We're gonna get a guy going on hikes. You're gonna see him freaking chase squirrels or rabbits or chipmunks, lizards, whatever trouble he gets into on whatever endeavor it is we decide to have his rig set up. You'll get his perspective. It's very cool. Now the question is, do I start a new channel and post that on something different and keep this mainly balisong? Or do I just say freak it? Guy goes wherever he wants. I feel like what's very likely to happen is I start by just posting on this channel. I don't know. Wait, can I do this? be your answer. Making a second channel is something a huge channel would do. Posting. Yeah. Share the spotlight with Guy. That's the other. Yeah. That checks out. I don't think that's a bad idea. But Guy, he deserves the spotlight. Just chilling. Right back here. Put your finger underneath the blade. Spin it super fast. I don't know what you're talking. Like a chaplain? Like this one? Or like rollovers. And you just go like that. Underneath. It kind of makes me assume you mean like underneath. So like this one. Those open rolls are dang near impossible for anyone to do. Like I just got 3 of them because I guess I'm built different or something. But yeah, usually this is a very, very difficult trick to actually maintain. Unless your knife is just like weighted crazy good for it. That takes a lot of control. Talking about the chaplain. Yeah, chaplain. Roll over, I can't do it, yes. Yeah. Chaplain, cool. But I do think I'm going to have to call this a stream here shortly. Have some other troubles to delve into tonight. I'm gonna make some dinner. Who knows? Maybe I'll fuck around and show up for some pancakes or something. Probably not. Probably not tonight. We'll see what happens. Probably not. Don't anticipate me. Much love to freaking everyone here. Pollywog, Tannerman, Pawcat. Much love to all you. Yeah, I'll stream sometime soon. Probably tomorrow. Who knows? Freaking stay blessed.